Hello, I'm joined today by Gary, who works with us at Stop Domestic Abuse. We are having this discussion today to raise awareness of domestic abuse with regards to men, and we want to be able to break down the barriers for male victims to contact us. I think when we first hear domestic abuse, we often think of male violence against females, but as a service, we know that men can suffer this violence too. We know statistically that 1 in 4 women experience domestic abuse in their lifetime. However, it is not often discussed that 1 in 6 men will also experience domestic abuse, and 30 men a year are murdered due to domestic violence.
I think it would be ideal to share a former male service user's experience. To help raise awareness, these were his words when he offered to be interviewed, to encourage other male victims of domestic abuse to get the help they need and urge them to make that call. In response to how the service user helped him, these were his words. I got in touch with you by just looking up your number. The police had mentioned Stop Domestic Abuse to me, so I researched your website and decided to make that call. They helped me to see what I couldn't see. It made me think in a different way and see things more clearly. It opened my eyes to what was actually happening and put a different perspective on the situation. It cleared the fog.
That's really amazing to hear. We know that nearly half of male victims do not tell anyone that they have been a victim of domestic abuse, as opposed to 19% of women. How did he make that decision to call?
He said, I just wasn't getting the help I needed. I was on my own and went to a quiet and dark place. I just really needed someone to talk to. When I called in, I was asked some questions about how I needed help. It was through those questions that I was able to see what I could not previously see.
And what would he say to other men who are also experiencing domestic abuse?
I would tell them to try and stay focused on what you want. Do not let your mind wander on your own. Stop Domestic Abuse gave me directions I could go in, right, and allowed me to make my own decisions of what I wanted to do next. I would say call when you start to question things. If you're on your own, you might end up giving up hope. Before I called, I didn't know where to go, but with guidance from Stop Domestic Abuse, I was given options and took the tools needed to determine my own path and to find my way. If you don't try, you will never know what the outcome could be. I would say it's always worth giving it a go and just call.
Thank you, Gary. I think hearing that client's words is really powerful and will help to support and encourage men as well as women to call into our service, even if they just want some advice. For every 3 victims of domestic abuse, 2 are female and 1 are male. We have dedicated members of staff ready to take your call. Please call us on 0330 016 5112. We need to talk. Thank you.